Yo, what up, 420 fam? GC Ganja, man. Shout out to all the subs that actually participated and took time out of their day to drop a question for your boy, man. First off, I want to say I hope everyone's having a dope day, smoking that dope shit, man. I hope everybody's chilling right now. If you're tuning in with me, I hope you got something to spark up with, because, you know, I don't like to smoke on my own, you know? So I got some Royal Highness all rolled up and ready to go. I'm going to start off by saying who the question is from, and then I'm going to follow with the question. So the first question is coming from Rosin Smoke, and his question is, are you hiding your face because you're really Ethan Hawke from the movie Daybreakers? That's a good movie though, but nah, that's not me, bro. GC Ganja, man. No Ethan Hawke over here, man. But thanks for dropping the question, bro. Peace and love. Now, my next question is from the homie T Money from YouTube, man. His question is, what is the highest I've ever gotten? Man. Now, that's a good question. I want to say, like, the highest I've ever gotten was probably from a dab, man, because I don't dab on the regular. Like, I don't really fuck with too many concentrates, you know. Like, I vape here and there, but, like, when it comes to a good dab, that shit's probably rocked my world, like, better than any flower I've had. And I've never had any moon rock, man. That's another high I want to try, but yeah, I would definitely have to say my strongest high that I've ever felt was from a dab, man. I remember I went to go pick up some weed from this dispensary that I was hitting, and I had got my weed and shit, and he was like, hey, bro, you want to take a dab? I was like, yeah. So I took a hit. I didn't really clear it, so I cleared the rest of it, and it wasn't until, like, I got in my car and got on the freeway is when that shit totally hit me, bro. It was like gong high, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just got rocked within a matter of seconds, man. Like, I think from being on the freeway and everything going so fast paced, you know how you feel like you're in the tunnel, like, and it's slow motion and shit when you're super wrecked? Like, that's how that shit was, man. So, yeah, strongest high is probably from a dab. As far as flower goes, though, the strongest high I've ever got from a flower, I would probably say some pre-98 Bubba. But, yeah, peace and love, Team Money, man. That's the homie.
For sure.
Feeling pretty good, man. This Royal Highness always hits me right. It smells beautiful. The next question is from a dude. Go ahead and put this out for a second, man. Your boy is high. So the next question is coming from Funny Money from YouTube, man. If you could only choose one strain out of all the Kush strains you have had in your lifespan so far, what would it be and why? That's a good question right there, bro. I thank you for dropping that. And to be honest, man, I've had a lot of Kush crosses, and I can't really remember all of them, but there's one that definitely stands out more than all the other ones, and that was this pre-98 Bubba Kush that I had, man. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check that shit out. That shit was so potent in the way it smelled and the way it tasted, like, and then I remember the way it hit me. I just was wishing I had so much more, you know? Fire shit right there. All right, next question is coming from Ash Yanyak from YouTube, and she's such a sweetheart, man. She's real cool, and she's asking me, what's your favorite strain ever? Like, and she put that shit in all caps. Ever. My favorite strain ever. That's going to be hard, because you know why? Because, like, every time I've ever picked up buds, I've always been good at just getting something different consistently, you know? Fuck, if I had to pick one, though, it would have to be an OG Kush strain for sure, because that's like my shit right now. And I grow hella blue cookies, guys. You would think that would be my favorite. That's my number 2, though. But, man, if I had to pick one strain, it'd definitely have to be an indica, man. I'm an indica lover, but I like a little sativa every now and again, so maybe a nice hybrid. Fuck. If I had to pick one strain, that's hard as fuck. Thanks, Ash. I appreciate this right now. Fuck it. I'ma just go with blue cookies, man, because I've been growing that shit for a while now, and I love it, man. And that shit, it's beautiful. It's an indica dominant hybrid. I've got a few sativa dominant hybrids as well, but I grow that shit, and I know it so well, and I have such, like, a personal connection with it, you know? That means a lot to me, that strain. So I'll probably have to go with the blue cookies, man. There's definitely some special feelings there. So, yep. Thank you, Ash. Next question is coming from Kilo number 1. He's asking me, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid? Now, that shit right there, bro. That shit is going to be a challenge because there's so many. I'm going to have to take it back to the 90s, though. Back in the 90s, man, I had a few. I'm gonna just name a few. Hey Arnold, man. Our Real Monsters, Animaniacs used to be my shit. Rugrats, real heavy. Man, that's a hard question, fam bam. Man, you guys are hitting me with the tough questions, man. Damn, trying to give me anxiety in here, bro. Like, I don't do well with too many options, you know. But I mean, shit. If I had to pick one cartoon, though, one cartoon. Man, I wasn't prepared for this question, man, so it's taking me a little while to think about it. I can't really pick one, bro. Like, fuck. That's really messing with me right now. So I'm gonna just name like 3. How about we do that? I would probably say Rocket Power was one. I used to fuck with that real heavy. Rugrats, I was super heavy on, man. I don't know why. Rugrats used to be my shit, man. So that's number 2 right there. And the third one, I'll probably say Rocko's Modern Life. That used to be my shit right there, man. Out of those 3, though, if I could only pick one, let's go with Rocko's Modern Life. That used to be my shit right there. Because there used to be like some adult humor in there mixed in, you know? Thanks for that mind fuck, bro. I appreciate that. Next question is coming from Easy Peasy. You ever try growing your own? Yes, bro. We had this conversation a few days ago. I got a lot of videos, bro. So, like, if you run it back a little bit further, you'll see, like, my first few videos were actually of me growing, man. Like, I didn't really start doing the strain reviews till, like, a few weeks later, man, you know, just because I started to like watch YouTube and be like, oh shit, people really be on here smoking weed, because that's never something I used to search for, you know. But as I started to get like strain after strain after strain, I would be more curious, you know. So I would start just looking at YouTube videos and watch people, you know, rip that shit and tell me about it. So yeah, man, I grow my own shit. There's nothing like self-sufficiency. I will say that 100% from the heart, man. I feel like my shit is the most fire I ever had. And that's not just tooting my own horn, you know, because like there's nothing like fresh, homegrown shit, man. Like, it's, especially when you do that shit right, you know, when you got the right pH balance in your feed, you got a good medium going, you know, like when you take care of your shit, the flower comes out so beautiful, so frosty, so potent, man. Like, you can't buy the freshness, you know what I mean? There's always some kind of middleman and shit. I'm saving money. I'm smoking the most top shelf ever, because the shit that I'm growing is the type of shit that's going for like, you know, fucking $30 a gram and shit, you know? Some ridiculous shit like that. But yeah, I started growing my own shit a few years back, man. And I'm still fairly new to the game, man. I don't know everything, you know? I still catch some deficiencies here and there. Like, that's the thing about this cannabis world, man. There's so many different phenotypes and so many different climates that these plants require and they like and they flourish in, you know? That's one thing I've really come to appreciate about weed, man. Like, it's so diverse, you know? But yeah, man, growing my own weed definitely changed my whole outlook on weed itself. Like, getting to know the plant, you know, seeing how that shit develops. But yeah, man, I could talk about growing weed all day, man. And I've had a few different strains already too, like Skywalker OG. I had a Gorilla Cookies cross, Blue Cookies, Fruity Pebble strain. Like, if I'm missing one, shit, my bad. But go look at my videos, man. Go run it back a little bit. You'll see different harvest sessions I've had. I just started to do a gang of research. You know, I started to watch all these different growers. And one thing I did learn quick, there's not really a weed Bible as far as growing goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything I've ever read was someone else's experience growing the shit. You know, their opinions, you know, their trials and shit. So it's all about, like, you know, growing weed is a learning experience for yourself. You know, it's all self-preference. It's a learning experience the whole way through, and there's always something new to learn. Like, hear me when I say that shit. So yeah, thanks for asking that question, bro. Yes, I do grow my own weed, man, and I encourage everybody to grow their own shit, man. Stop spending money on weed, you know. I mean, I still find myself having to buy weed when I'm like in heavy veg, and you know, I run out of weed, and that's why like I try to make sure I keep a consistency so I don't run out. So yeah, man. Shout out to Easy Peasy for that question, bro. I appreciate everybody that took the time to drop a question. If you got more questions, man, feel free to drop that shit. I'll do another video real quick. But In the meantime, between time, I'm gonna be smoking them good buds. I'm off this Royal Highness and I'm high as a kite, man. Like, strong cerebral high, good body high right now. Just straight vibes, man. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate all you guys' positivity, man. Shout out to all the subs. Much love to all you guys, man. We're almost at 800. Let's go. But until next time, man. Much love to all you guys. Peace.